Like Glenn mentioned, it is, for those states that are following the Model Act, it is, it's not just eating, it's bringing the fork up to the mouth. It's, as far as bathing, it has to be either standby assistance or actually helping the person into the tub. And frankly, what we find in claims that are denied or there's a problem, it's not because the client does not need the care that is being provided, it is because it is not described in detail. Or, yes, I actually do help her into the tub. Or, yes, I actually do fasten the buttons. I actually do the zippers. It has to be in detail.
As we'll get into in a minute, besides if they're not told, the insurance companies, as you know, will maneuver the information so that they'll get somebody to say, care is not really required in order to deny claims. We'll get there.
Now, this goes back to an earlier point that Glenn made, that the older policies have gatekeeper provisions, such as the hospitalization or the nursing home confinement before home health care. After approximately 1990, those gatekeeper provisions were no longer permitted in policies. And in fact, there are statutes that prohibit putting those provisions into policies. And Glenn did also mention that we do have a theory. I'm sure that many of you have heard that your clients are complaining that their premiums have been raised. And we have successfully argued to settlement, not to verdict, that once they raised those premiums, it was a new contract and they had to comply with current law. And they are concerned about that argument. There's also possible for respite care, that is if the caregiver needs a vacation or needs to go away, there are a limited number of days for additional pay. And then once a client is unable to perform the ADLs, 2 or more ADLs, then your benefits are also available to pay a caregiver for personal care. And sometimes those are called IADLs, and that's grooming. That's, cooking, laundry, light housekeeping. Now, do any of you here provide or have caregivers providing care in facilities, like assisted living facilities? Okay, you do. All right.
Are you getting denials on those claims? Because they're not in their own home?